Good morning, all. CamelbackTrading.com coming to you this Friday morning, September 17th. We are looking at Window Traders market profile of SPY, IWMN, triple Qs. So right off the bat, let's put into context what's going on for people who are long the dividend. The dividend, I think, was about $1.38. Say it's $1.40. Right now, we're down about $1 this morning. Okay, so the last night's price was priced in with the dividend. So right now, anybody who bought just strictly for the dividend is up 40 cents. So if you made $1,400 on the dividend, you could sell it right now for $1 loss, and you're still making $400. A lot of people do that. Obviously, they want their cake and eat it too, where we open higher, so they have the dividend plus they're making money on the principal of the stock. But that's why I think sometimes you see this initial pressure prior to the open on the day of the dividend, because people are like, well, I bought it for the dividend, I want to lock something in, right? If we go down more than $1.40, now they're giving away the whole dividend and more. So keep that in mind. We have expiration this morning. If anything is yesterday and Wednesday is an indication of this unwinding of these positions, of these options, could be pretty interesting. We'll see how that plays out, unless maybe a lot of it was done over the last 2 days. But again, you have options expiring this morning and tonight. We have the Fed next week, and then you have the end of the quarter the week after. So hopefully these ranges keep up. Even though we've had volatility for these last 4 days, it's still a pretty tight range, under $5. It's just that we've traded back and forth through that range about 100 times. Right now, Qs are smack in the middle of their balance and value above A's high, where they tried to have change take place, but as you notice, they could not go trend, but they are still above yesterday's IB. Russell, same thing. They attempted for change to take place. They came out of an inside day to the upside only to fail, and look where they are, right at their afternoon pullback from yesterday. Triple Qs have nothing to hold on to. Basically A's high. They fail there. There's nothing to the day's low. As far as volume early this morning, in the SPY, 350,000 with 75 minutes to go prior to the opening. So not that great, but we'll see what happens. I'm sure the volume will be heavy in the first time frame, especially the opening print in SPY. Destination's just going to give you the overnights. 447.21 is the upside. 444.17 is the downside. SPY was an inside day yesterday. So like I said last night, if we're coming out of it to the downside, SPY is going to come out of it ahead of ES, because our profile is going to be totally distorted today. They're going to be $1.38 off. So I still have to take that trade. If we come out to the downside, I would look for a put play unless we come back into yesterday's range. Right now, though, in balance, in value, pretty poor risk reward. My afternoon pullback's being taken back right now. ES's won't. They'll be opening above it right now. So these are things to keep in mind as today progresses. Okay? So, I mean, it's hard to give a game plan right now with this expiration, and especially where we're trading. Remember, we talk about tremendous chop inside of these ranges. I mean, look how they took back the trend day with no problem yesterday, and then went right back up and made a new high late in the day. So expect just incredible major chop inside of here, and try to wait for some better market-generated information, because right now there really isn't that great a trade. If you are to push down to yesterday's low, you can take a long against it, but if you come out of it to the downside, I would be out, because you know, again, all these lows are fairly close. You're probably going to go get Tuesday's and Wednesday's low. So certainly keep that in mind, okay? And then, if we get any acceptance below those, guess what comes into play? Now let's go to the charts. And, so that's a call play against that, a short play if you get below it. Those are the two really early plays. But more importantly, let's go to the chart, because what's been happening here? We're in a 4-day balance. We keep hitting our head against the 20. We have not hit the 50 yet. The 50-day moving average has been an incredible, incredible magnet for this entire year. So we're going to see if we get support again there, if we hit it. I said last night, would you be surprised if we take out both the 50 and the 20 between now and the end of the month? I certainly wouldn't be, not with everything that's transpiring. Expiration, end of the quarter, Fed. So I would not be surprised if we get some incredible volatility. So the first time down there, you know everybody, and I mean everybody, is going to be buying that trade again. It's becoming a crowded trade. So if that happens today, it'll be interesting to see what transpires. It's at 442.52. We're still $2.50 above it. It'll be more interesting if we go and test that level when the Fed speaks next Wednesday. It's worked all year, but remember, and traders will do what's worked until it doesn't work anymore, and what's been played before affects what happens next. Don't forget those two little phrases. So anyway, we will be recapping the day and the week in all three of these indices on their charts. Good luck trading today. Have a great day, and we'll recap everything at 4 p.m.